my name is Jessica Barnett. I am a park ranger at Petrified Forest National Park. And my favorite fun fact about the park is that we have 14,000 years of continuous human occupation in the area. It's an incredible record of people in North America and specifically in the desert Southwest. Here at Petrified Forest, we have a range of programs available to people. One of the big programs that I'm deeply involved with is our night sky program. We are an international dark sky park, and so it's a really incredible place to come and see the Milky Way and just some of what the night sky has to offer. Some of the other programs include guided tours of the museum space. So we talk about the fossils that have lived in this area or have been in this area for 220 to 230 million years. And we also do guided hikes. So our guided hikes range from the Crystal Forest area, which is a 3/4 of a mile hike and goes through some of our sparkling petrified wood, which is quite beautiful. We have a Jasper Forest hike, a geology hike, that talks about how the trees formed, why they exist here in this part of the park and not elsewhere. We also have archaeology-based tours that go into the backcountry and look at things like petroglyphs and ancestral homes and that sort of thing, and you get to have a really close experience with our archaeology. One of the additional options is our night sky permit. So we give away 2 of those per day. You can come to the Northern Visitor Center just off Interstate 40 and pick up one of those permits, and that will allow you to stay in the park after dark and really experience those night skies even if you can't make it to one of our programs. One of the events that happens every year is our National Fossil Day event, right at the beginning of October every year. We also celebrate the centennial anniversary of the park being established in December 8th. We've been around since 1906. The park is very family friendly. We're also family friendly for pets. We are the only national park with a fenced-in dog park, so you can go and visit our fenced-in dog park and let your dogs run free for a little while. We also have dog-friendly trails, so you can bring your family pets on trails to go on hikes with you. You don't have to leave them in the car. We love having pets out here, but of course we are also thrilled to have kids and grandparents all over the place. Most of our accessible areas are short overlooks. We have overlooks that bring you to petroglyphs, to incredible views of the petrified wood, to views of the Painted Desert, and just other really lovely scenic areas of the park. The trail that we are at right now, the Giant Logs Trail, is an ADA accessible trail, so there is space for wheelchairs. It's a compact gravel trail throughout most of it right now, but over time we are hoping to make it even more accessible and more available towards other people. Some of our other ADA trails include the Crystal Forest Trail, which is 3/4 of a mile, also compact gravel, but the first portion of it is quite easy and flat. And then our Puerco Pueblo Trail, which is flat, it's paved, and is a really very interesting trail that goes through a 13th century Pueblo. I cannot recommend that more highly. It's a great spot. For me personally, the best time to visit the park is probably in the winter. I love seeing the snow on the hills. It's nice because it doesn't last very long. Another great time to visit is in October. It's a great time of year because it's not too hot. It's cooled down from the summer. It's also a great time because there isn't a lot of rain. So if you're worried about getting rained on, our monsoon seasons are in the summer, so by October they've usually let up. So October is another really great time to be in the park. When you visit the park, there's a lot of opportunities to see wildlife. Sometimes it's as small as some of the insects we see. We get lots of flies at different times of year. We also have butterflies and moths that go through the park often. And then more spectacularly, of course, are the tarantulas that run through the park. So we get to see those quite often as they migrate both north and south in the fall and spring. If you want to see something bigger, our most common vertebrate that we see is probably the raven, but we also have lots of other birds that run around. You can also get the opportunity to see our collared lizard. We have lots of collared lizards on this trail, so it's a really incredible place to see those lizards. We also have the western fence lizard, so we get lots of lizards out here. If you're really lucky, you might see some of the bigger mammals. The most common one is going to be the antelope ground squirrel. The antelope ground squirrel is quite small, about the size of your fist. Other things that you'll probably see are pronghorn and mule deer. We get lots of mule deer. Occasionally, we'll see elk, foxes, bobcats. We get lots of incredible animals coming through the park. If you're wanting to stay overnight in the park, besides getting that night sky permit, which doesn't let you stay fully overnight, you can get a backpacking permit. So we do have wilderness camping permits. You have to hike about a mile off the trail in order to be in a space that's good for camping. But there are two wilderness areas, both the southern wilderness and the northern wilderness. They're fantastic areas to take a walk and explore the different parts of the park. And that camping permit is available to allow you to stay for up to 3 nights. You can get those at either the North or South Visitor Center. Although there isn't any place you can stay overnight unless you're camping in the park, outside of the park are numerous hotels, places you can bring RVs or trailers. Just to the south end of the park, there are a couple of sites where you can camp that belong to the local Petrified wood stores. There are 2 of them, you can camp there. In Holbrook, which is the nearest town, you can camp at the KOA. There's also a number of different hotels there that are available. One of the best ways to be a responsible visitor is to use the principles of leave no trace. Number 1 is plan where you go. So you have a pen, you have some paper, and you're planning. Number 2 is to walk on durable surfaces. So you have your durable surface and you're walking on it. So you walk on durable surfaces. Number 3 is taking care of your waste. Number 4 is actually 2 fingers here, and it's to take only pictures. So don't take anything with you, so you're taking pictures. Number 5 is to make your fires responsibly and do them again on durable surfaces. So this is your fire. Number 6, 3 fingers on each hand, is wildlife. So you have a little moose, so respect wildlife. And number 7 is to respect other visitors. So you can wave to visitors and give them the peace sign. So that is the 7 ways to leave no trace, and that's really the best way to recreate responsibly. So by staying on trails, by leaving things where you find them, and always think about what your impact is towards other visitors, people who come in the future. Those are all incredible ways to recreate responsibly. I hope that your time here with us at Petrified Forest has been informative, that you've learned lots of things, and that you're excited about this place. I hope that we hope to see you soon, and that you come here with an open mind and an open heart, and you can experience the Petrified Forest in the ways that we love and that you can learn to love as well. Thank you so much for your time here.